Okay, so this is going to be another video. This is going to be an early morning video, and it's beautiful. It's kind of chilly this morning. It's about 60 degrees. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go down and go underneath the new bridge. I'm going to show you the status of that, and then we're going to go down the beach. And pretty much, we're just going to take in the sounds and the beauty of the beach all the way down. And when we get down to the downtown area, you'll see people and stuff like that. But I'm not going to talk this time. We're just going to go and we're going to go cruise and enjoy this beautiful island. All right, so here we go. We want to keep turning. Right. All right, so I can see what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my glasses and my hat and something a little warmer. It's kind of cold. All right, here we go. I'm gonna talk a little bit, but not that much. Once we get onto the beach, I don't want to really talk. I'm just gonna enjoy the morning. So this bridge that they're putting in is absolutely freaking amazing. You know, I'm in the construction business. I did heavy stuff, big stuff like this. Not a bridge, but we did some pretty big stuff when I was in the military. We went down to Honduras and we put in a cargo marshaling area. All right, there we go. We put in a cargo marshaling area for an airport down in Honduras as a training exercise. We were down there for like 6 months. It was amazing, unbelievable. Couldn't believe you could pour over that much concrete. It was interesting, very, very interesting. Very interesting to see the way the military works. So, Barry, here you go. You see the bridge. So the bridge was overlapped where the old bridge was. So what happened is they put half of the bridge in. You'll see it right here to the right. And now they're putting the other half of this bridge in. So that's what's going on here. Now somebody's coming out of here at the same time that I'm going in. So I'm good. And she's gonna let me out. I'm going right here. Thank you. All right. So what we're going to do is go down here and underneath it. So they're almost done. Well, once they get it to where we can use it, it's one thing. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to be able to go under the bridge. So they're still working on it here. My plan was to go down and go underneath it, so I didn't have to go on that condo across the street. So this condo and the condo we're going to go to are all on the same street. So there you go, man. The bridge is almost there. So it's amazing. They're going to paint this here to match the other side. They already got the handrail up. They've got the barrier on this side. They had to put the barrier back up on the other side. They took some of it down. And I don't know, pretty excited about this. For me, for the exercise, right now it's a little sketchy going up and over it on a bicycle. There's not enough room on the other side for the, they do this every Saturday. They have a whole bunch of bikes that come down through here. There's not enough room over there for pedestrians and bicycles. There's barely enough room for one person to walk. So what you gotta do is you gotta go up, you gotta be in the traffic. So you're stopping making the traffic go down to like 10 or 12 miles per hour, or 8 miles per hour, however fast you can pedal. And it's just too sketchy. But once they get that done, there's gonna be a bike lane on both sides. There's gonna be a walkway on both sides. One side's like 10 feet, the other side's like 8 feet. It's pretty freaking cool. So for me, I almost always go towards downtown Fort Myers Beach. Once that's done, I'm gonna go up and over and enjoy Lover's Key and head to Bonita sometimes and stuff like that. So that's the enjoyment part of it for me. So here, this condo, they used to have an entrance right there, and that bridge overlapped their entrance. So here is this vegetation they put in for the beach renourishment, and I'm trying not to run over any of it. This cool bike I've got, I'm in pretty soft sand, and I'm just able to pedal right to it. Although I would want to do it for a long time. So here we go. We're going to go down into here. All right, here you go. There's the bridge from another angle. There's somebody out here doing some fishing. The water's really clear. All right, well, this is where I'm just going to be quiet. I didn't bring my bag, but check that out. That's pretty big. It's broken, but very cool. Morning. That was a palm frond. I'll tell you some things you can expect with the water being this calm. Did you notice how much disruption just from those two little boats in the water? Because look at how calm it is here. There's no boat traffic stirring up the water. But what you're going to be able to see, because it is so calm, is we're going to run across some dolphins for sure. So, and then all kinds of guys getting bait fish and stuff like that up alongside of the beach here. There's a big U shape here on the island, and it creates a kind of a fish trap. It's a good place for them to go and get bait. It creates a concentration of the bait fish. Some of this video is going to be a little jumpy too, because bouncing around on the bike. I'm on a beach bike. It's got big fat tires, and this gimbal works pretty good, but still it's going to be a little bumpy. So this is not red tide, if you're wondering. It's not. It's just normal algae that floats around in the ocean, and it accumulates in some places more than others. I'm not exactly sure why, but some of this will be in some places and not others. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Morning. So what he's doing is he's using his trolling motor and he's looking for bait fish. He's trying to come up on them without them really noticing. And he's got a cast net in his hand. He just caught some fish. He put them into his box. I saw when I was coming up. So that's what's going on. And 60 degrees for us Floridians is cold. So you notice he's got a coat on. I've been noticing this thing right here for years. And I always wonder why nobody ever pulled it out. Because a lot of times what happens is that's underwater and people walk into it. And that stuff back there, that's the remnants of an old dock that was here. I'm not sure about the history of that. Beautiful morning though. It's gonna be a great sunrise. So where we're at right now is about where the Wyndham or the Pinchers was. We're coming up on that now. And where we're going is way, way over there. It's another 5 miles or 6 miles from here. It's probably 5 miles. And you know these girls are from the north, being out here in 60-degree weather with some bikinis on. They're getting their glamour shots for the social media. Good morning. A lot of spring breakers down here right now. The rest of the year is dusty and crusty. Well, it just means all us old people live here. Keep a watch out for the dolphins. This stuff is called sargassum. Sargassum. Of course, that's if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, sargassum. It's basically just, I don't even know what you would call it, honestly. Oh, can't run over a meditating person. She's being one with the sea. Morning. All right, kind of getting trapped in here. Got to be careful if you're ever riding on this on a bike. It's really slippery. You don't want to slide out underneath your bike and bust your butt. Morning. Morning. So just so you know, most of the time, most of the year, there's shells on the beach, pretty a lot normally. And I'm not sure what the cycle is on that, but this time of the year, there's so many people here. I think that the shells all get picked up every day, so there's no accumulation of them. But this right here to the left is where I normally almost, man, I want to eat my words today, but almost always see dolphins here. And I used to live down there by that tallest building you could see. I used to walk this way. I walked 5 miles every morning before I went to work. And I would see them pretty much every day. I mean, after a while, I didn't pay attention to them because they just became ordinary to me. But I still get excited when I see dolphins now. I don't see them all the time like I used to. Morning. Morning. On your left here. Excuse me. Morning. Morning. Just a real quick speech. There's the sun rising. Oh, yeah. Morning. So those chairs and umbrellas, they're like $31 for just the 2 chairs, and umbrellas more. So talk about a racket. Realize how much money they bring in on that every day? It's amazing. So what you're seeing down here is this is the very active part of our beach. What you're seeing up there to the left, first of all, you see that big boat? That's the Key West Express going off to Key West. These big buoys tell people where not to be so that they can launch their jet skis. The green tractor over there, he is smoothing all the sand out. And these guys are putting all these chairs out. They got to put them out in the morning and take them back in at night. So that is Margaritaville. And that's where I'm headed because I need a coffee. I was ready to give up on this ride about 4 miles ago. I didn't get no caffeine in me. So I'm heading over here. So that's the pool. We helped out with that after the hurricanes. These guys are doing some yoga on the beach. You gotta love that. Oh. So this place here is amazing. I love it. One of my favorite places. Morning. Morning. Guess he's making sure they get the right chairs, maybe, huh? He's out here early. They're not even open yet. So if you come here, Margaritaville, it has multiple restaurants. And it has, how you doing? Has multiple restaurants. It has a high-end restaurant. It's got like a breakfast restaurant upstairs, and it's got a really fancy steakhouse also. So let me show you what I'm riding on. I've had, this is probably my 6th or 7th one of these. I wear them out. So that's what the bike looks like. It's a 3G bike. Been, you know, it's my Nirvana and it never gets old. So basically that's it. I just rode from the south end to here. There's 6 miles. And then I'm going to go upstairs here and get me some coffee. And basically that's it. I just wanted to show you the beautiful beach. So right here is those bikes I was talking about. So they come out of Naples and they run. Sometimes there's 100 of them. You know, this looks like there's maybe 40 or 50. But it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. A lot of them bikes, you know, they're $5,000 and $6,000 and $8,000 and $10,000 for a bike. So this is what they do for, I don't know why they do it. They like it. And there's not just this group. There's 2 of them, at least 2 groups that do this in the mornings. So this is Dave Lockwood with Remove It Pros. If you need some demolition services, 239-333-7678. Our demolition channel is Remove It Pros Demolition. We're just passing 62,000 subscribers. We're putting out between 2 and 4 videos, long form videos a month, and a whole bunch of shorts. And that's pretty much it. So I want to keep doing this. It's kind of going to be my bike ride channel on the beach kind of a thing. And that's it, man. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Let me get this channel monetized so I make a little bit of money off of it. So thank you. Bye. Okay, so this is what Fort Myers Beach looks like from Margaritaville Bridge on this side. And let's do it over here. They got that light thing in the way. Let's go over here. So that's pretty much it. That's their pool over there. Let me go over there. Nice little setup they got here. Guess they don't trust people to not throw things off of these bridges. So that's where Margaritaville looks from there. And I guess that's their dryer mat. And this is what their pool looks like. I have an interesting video of the pool getting flooded and us helping clean that up after the hurricane. So it's pretty cool. Up there's the whale. And that's it. That's Fort Myers Beach on its recovery. Okay, so this is what Fort Myers Beach looks like from Margaritaville Bridge on this side. And let's do it over here. They got that light thing in the way. Let's go over here. So that's pretty much it. That's their pool over there. Let me go over there. Nice little setup they got here. Guess they don't trust people to not throw things off of these bridges. So that's where Margaritaville looks from there. And I guess that's their dryer mat. And this is what their pool looks like. I have an interesting video of the pool getting flooded and us helping clean that up after the hurricane. So it's pretty cool. Up there's the whale. And that's it. That's Fort Myers Beach on its recovery. So just a little bit more. This 7-Eleven right here is going to be open any day now. The whale right here to the left is open already. Now the garbage cans have been delivered. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff inside. So that's awesome. So that's very cool. There's no convenience store at the center of the island right now. So that's been a real hit. I bet he's making a fortune. And let's see if I can get across without getting run over. I'm just showing you kind of like the downtown area. If you're not down here right now, just wanted to see it. Look what they're doing. They're very cool. She's an artiste. Very cool. So this dude right here, he's been here forever. Every time I see him, he's got a cigarette in his hand. So I've been down here since 2009. He's been working there ever since then. I don't know how much he worked there before that. So it's a beautiful morning. It's just a little bit cold for my tastes. It's too hot for me with these clothes on to stop, but too cold to be riding a bike. So really what I'm going to do with this channel is just have snippets of Fort Myers Beach. Probably a lot of it will be bike rides. And just kind of highlighting what we've done, what we got open. I'm going to put this Osmo on my electric bike later. And I'm going to drive up and down every street on the whole island. And I'm going to put that up. So that's pretty much it. So I might do a drone later. I don't know. It's a lot of effort. It takes a long time. It takes about 10 hours to do that, drone the whole island. So everybody's waking up, getting to moving. Now I'm trying to keep from getting run over by the people that are still sleeping. So there. So just a little bit more. This 7-Eleven right here is going to be open any day now. The whale right here to the left is open already. Now the garbage cans have been delivered. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff inside. So that's awesome. So that's very cool. There's no convenience store at the center of the island right now. So that's been a real hit. I bet he's making a fortune. And let's see if I can get across without getting run over. I'm just showing you kind of like the downtown area. If you're not down here right now, just wanted to see it. Look what they're doing. They're very cool. She's an artiste. Very cool. So this dude right here, he's been here forever. Every time I see him, he's got a cigarette in his hand. So I've been down here since 2009. He's been working there ever since then. I don't know how much he worked there before that. So it's a beautiful morning. It's just a little bit cold for my tastes. It's too hot for me with these clothes on to stop, but too cold to be riding the bike. So really what I'm going to do with this channel is just have snippets of Fort Myers Beach. Probably a lot of it will be bike rides, and just kind of highlighting what we've done, what we got open. I'm going to put this Osmo on my electric bike later, and I'm going to drive up and down every street on the whole island, and I'm going to put that up. So that's pretty much it. So I might do a drone later. I don't know. It's a lot of effort. It takes a long time. It takes about 10 hours to do that, drone the whole island. So everybody's waking up, getting to moving. Now I'm trying to keep from getting run over by the people that are still sleeping. So there.